Every time a major road is excavated, there's more at stake. Beneath the surface lies a network of fiber optic cables and power lines that support communication and electricity supply. When these are damaged, the consequences are immediate, including drop calls, power outages, disrupted businesses, and in some cases, losses running into millions. At a second level stakeholders meeting on the impact of road construction on optics fiber, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps emphasized that the issue has gone beyond a technical concern, now posing risks to national security and economic stability.
From a security standpoint, repeated damage to this cable creates vulnerability that can be exploited, disrupt intelligence flow, hamper coordinated response mechanism, and in extreme cases can contribute to instability. It is therefore imperative that we adopt a more coordinated and proactive approach. This includes improved planning and mapping of underground assets, stronger collaboration between government agencies and telecom operators, enforcement of proactive protective regulation, and the integration of security consideration into infrastructure development.
We want a situation where we think alike and see how best we could do all this and we don't have issue. And how do we do that? It's all about communication. Communication between all these stakeholders that are involved, especially the telecommunications, the BEDC, the TCN, then the construction company and the Ministry of Work.
For telecommunication operators, incidents of fiber cords remain a recurring challenge, often leaving customers without service. Construction companies, on the other hand, say they frequently operate without accurate data on underground infrastructure. Government officials also acknowledge existing gaps, including poor documentation and weak interagency coordination.
Take a form of your own responsibility to protect the critical asset of the nation, to forward a copy of such project to the Civil Defense Corps. That will help us to minimize those things. If they are all everywhere.
I will pray that the construction company and the Ministry of Works orientate them on the importance and the benefit, even the benefits to themselves of the facilities.
Stakeholders say the engagement is already improving coordination among contractors, the Ministry of Works, and the telecom providers. They note that with accurate mapping of fiber routes, early stakeholder engagement, and improved communication, much of the damage can be prevented.
After all discussion, we have come to agree. Our key stakeholder here being Works, we've all agreed that effective communication will be carried out anytime a contract is given out. With that, we will be able to meet all the other stakeholders who are involved to be on ground during the construction work.
And if you look at today's objective, is to really look at what is happening with the construction workers and the telecommunication cable. And if most of the road construction going on now, you see that most of the telecommunication fiber cable are being affected. And that's the essence for synergy.
I think, like the DC just said, is lack of proper communication. So when any government contract is given, we'll invite the contractor, invite the telecommunication people for and all relevant stakeholders. So we'll go on a routine check and check for where the fiber cables are located, and in short, all stakeholders will be involved.
It's NSCDC for this meeting because it has really helped to harmonize all stakeholders, and a lot of issues were raised and then ideas to raise. So going forward, I think we'll always be on the Ministry of Works to tell us, like they say, they have a map of the telecommunication cables that are passing around their construction areas. So we'll always be on them to tell us the right network provider to go to. If there is need to relocate, engage them on time so they can relocate. We will work hand in hand going forward to make sure these issues are well addressed.
But on this page, I believe with in areas that we have good communication and we have our appearance, we have limited damage. We have control damage. But in this situation whereby all our contractors and the ministry will be working hand in hand, I believe, I'm so sure that there will be improvements.
With a renewed commitment to collaboration and structured planning, the focus is now shifting from reactive responses to proactive prevention, safeguarding critical infrastructure and ensuring continuity of essential services. Fatima Sadu reporting.